Highlighted in Yellow by H. Jackson Brown Jr. and Rochelle Pennington. It happened decades ago in Scotland that shouts came from a swamp. It was heard by a poor Scottish farmer who ran out to help. He found a young boy diving in thick black mud. It was almost too late and the boy was about to drown in the mud. But the farmer was able to save him. The next day, the farmer heard a knock on the door. He found a rich man in front of him who wanted to give him an amount of money in return for the rescue of his son yesterday. But the farmer refused his offer. So the rich man decided to give him a gift expressing his gratitude by letting the farmer's son get the best education. Indeed, the farmer's son studied and graduated as a doctor from St. Mary's College of Medicine. And in turn, this doctor gave a great gift to the world by inventing penicillin. After the noble's son grew older, his life was endangered again because of the pneumonia. And the paradox was that the farmer's son was the one who saved him this time when he prescribed penicillin to him. Lord Randolph Churchill educated Sir Alexander Fleming, and this education was the reason for saving Winston Churchill. Bit to remember: the reward of goodness is nothing but goodness. Remember that the best favor you can do to yourself is to make something beautiful for someone else. Once upon a time, there was a man working in the industrial field passed by a fisherman and was surprised because he saw the fisherman sleeping next to his boat. So he asked him, "Why didn't you catch fish today?" So the fisherman answered him that he had caught enough fish for today. Then the industrialist asked him, "Why didn't you catch more?" The fisherman answered, "What will I do with it?" The industrialist told him, "You can earn more money and buy an engine for the boat, and therefore you can catch more and more fish and earn more money. And in the end, you will have a fleet of boats and you will become rich like me." And the fisherman asked him, "What do I do after that?" The industrialist answered him, "Then you can really enjoy life." The fisherman answered him, "And what do you think I'm doing now?" Bit to remember: we must feel satisfied and gratified by appreciating simple pleasures. Once upon a time, there was a traveler that approached a large city surrounded by walls. He saw an old man, so he stopped to talk to him. And the traveler asked him about the status of people in the city. The old man responded by asking the traveler about the status of people in the city that he came from. So the traveler answered, "They were jerks, mean, hateful in all respects." Then the old man said, "You will find them here in the same way." After a while, another traveler passed by and asked the old man the same question of the first traveler. So the old man responded by asking him also about the status of people in the city that he came from. So the traveler said, "They were kind, generous, and loving." So the old man said, "You will also find them here in the same way." Bit to remember: it's necessary to maintain a positive mindset in daily life in order to find happiness. At Windsor Castle, the wives who lived inside the castle knew very well the wealth inside it, from jewelry, gold, silver, and money. One day from the year 1141, the castle was besieged by the enemy's army, and the enemy's goal was to kill all the men and seize the fortunes of the castle, and there was no choice but to surrender. The commander of the invading army promised that the women and children would leave safely, but the wives refused to leave without responding to their request, as they demanded to be allowed to fill their arms with all the castle's fortunes that they could carry. So the commander of the invaders agreed. When the castle was opened, the members of the enemy's army were shocked, as all what the women carried were their husbands. They knew the real wealth of the castle. Always remember that a successful marriage depends on two things: finding the right person and being the right person. Bit to remember: do something daily for your partner, even if it's a little thing.
Thanks for watching. Please follow our social media accounts. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, comment below and share your thoughts on our book summary for this week.